like most people who watch me know this, but just in case you didn't for some reason, Taylor Swift is my actual life. I've been a Taylor Swift fan since her first song debuted in 2006, so I am in this deep. Like, we're decades in at this point. And I've been wanting to do this video for quite literally ever. But number one, she keeps putting out albums, so that is good that I at least am current, but who knows, by the time I'm making this, there could be an entirely new album. All bets are off at this point. And also I think I was holding off because I was worried that it wasn't gonna be professional enough or it wasn't gonna be perfect or whatever, and I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm literally just gonna have fun and play dress up today. So I thought it would be a fun video to embark on an outfit inspired by each of Taylor's eras. If you're not a Taylor Swift fan for some reason, first of all, I'm so sorry for you. But secondly, maybe you'll just find some outfits that you like in this video. Also, the fun part is 95 to like 98% of all of this that I'm gonna show in this video is thrifted or secondhand. I got it online at various sites like ThredUp, Poshmark, Depop. By no means is this gonna be exact. It's literally just gonna be fun and inspired by, so hopefully you will enjoy it. I think this will be really nostalgic and fun for me, so let's go ahead and jump in to all of the Taylor Swift eras in outfits in my interpretation of them. Okay, so here we have the first look. This is, I kind of combined the first two eras together because Taylor didn't really start having like defined eras until a little bit later on. So the Taylor Swift era slash the Fearless era are pretty similar style-wise. She had her like big curly hair, which obviously I don't have that natural texture, that gorgeous natural texture that she has, but I tried my best. It was all about the sparkly dresses during this time. It was so iconic. She would wear the sparkly dresses and the cowboy boots that had like never been done before. And this entire outfit is thrifted. I got this dress and these boots on Poshmark. They were each under $20. I think these boots were like $9. This dress was maybe like $12. This is so very outside of my comfort zone. If you've watched me, then you'll probably know that this is not something I would ever typically wear, but I'm kind of into it. I do wish that I had like a lot of bracelets or some kind of like leather bracelet. She used to wear the very like thick bracelets. That was kind of her thing back in the day, but I don't know, like this is my version. This is just super fun because these early eras are just so very nostalgic for me. You know, I was like a freshman in college when Teardrops on My Guitar came out, and it literally was like the best thing I had ever heard in my entire life. And then Fearless came out, I want to say shortly before my 21st birthday, so it was just such a fun time in my life listening to Fearless and like being in my first kind of grown-up relationship and having all of the trials and tribulations that come along with that. It just makes me feel very nostalgic and like look back on that time and smile. So I'm excited. I do like the way this turned out. It is a semi-accurate representation of these first two eras, and I'm feeling myself in this. I do feel pretty cute. Okay, next we have the Speak Now era, and this dress reminded me so much of her tour dress that she wore during the Speak Now tour. It was like a halter top, sort of more vintage-esque style purple dress, and this one has like a high-low cut, but I still think it's really cute. This is from Guess. I got it on, I think, Depop, I'm pretty sure. It was a really good price. It actually fits great, honestly. Like, I don't know where I would wear this to, but it's pretty iconic. And then she would wear her classic kind of like mid ponytail and then just a low heel. Taylor loves a low heel, so this is a pair of heels that I had, I think, from Target. I've had these for a while. So I feel like this is my answer to a Speak Now era. If the dress was probably like shorter, it might be like the slightest bit more accurate, but again, we're going for an inspired look here. We're not doing like an exact recreation. So I think that this turned out pretty dang cute. Speak Now is also a pivotal moment in history because she wrote the entire album by herself. You know, it's just like masterpiece after masterpiece after masterpiece, like Never Grow Up, Dear John, Enchanted is one of her best songs she's ever written. There are just so many incredible songs that came from this era, and this makes me think of all of them, so it makes me very happy. Next we have my favorite album era, my personal favorite, simply because it is so deeply nostalgic for me. It is literally like such a crucial point in my life that this album healed me from, and that is Red. I love Red so much. All Too Well is the best song she's ever written. It truly was the story of my life. I could so deeply relate to the song and just the heartbreak that she felt in this album. I went through one of the worst breakups of my life right when this album came out. This album truly was like one of those albums that changed my entire life. I just felt so understood. I felt like I could actually put into words how I was feeling, and so this outfit is extra special for that, but also because it's just like a fun, iconic style era. So pretty much this entire outfit, the shirt, shorts, and shoes are all from thredUP. I just like was doing my own browsing. This top I want to say is from Target. These shorts I think are originally from, I want to say Old Navy, but the tag is ripped out of them, so I'm not sure. And then these little Oxfords, which were a very iconic point in Red history. She wore Oxfords like literally everywhere. These are by the Mud brand, and this entire outfit again was like under $20. I've had this hat, this wide brim hat, for probably 5 years now. Had to bring out the red lip because this was really when the red lip era began. I mean, it was sort of during Speak Now, but like from here on, it was poppin'. I also thought it would just be fun to recreate these outfits and show you what they would look like on a size 16 body because, you know, obviously Taylor herself and then most of the people who do these types of style videos are a very similar size to her, so I thought maybe throwing in a little plus size action would be fun. Don't even get me started on how excited I am for Taylor's version of Red to come out in November with 30 songs, including a 10-minute All Too Well. I'm not okay. Sometimes I will literally just be going through my day and then remember that there's gonna be a 10-minute version of All Too Well, and I just drop everything and I'm like, help. But this was one of my favorite looks to put together because it's just one of my favorite eras, period. Next up we have truly an iconic era, and that is Miss 1989. 1989 was the most fun, upbeat, but like still sad songs, but like still all about finding yourself. The sort of tagline for 1989 was she lost him but she found herself and somehow that was everything, and that was just like definitely my experience in life as well during this era. And so I tried my best to recreate the opening Welcome to New York 1989 tour outfit. I don't have a side parted straight bob, but just pretend I do. These Ray-Bans I've literally had since like 2013. These were an iconic part of the opening of the tour, which by the way, this was my first tour I ever went to. I absolutely sobbed when she came on stage during this song. It was one of the most iconic nights of my entire life. And then the rest of this outfit I either already owned or it's from like thredUP, Depop, etc. Everything is thrifted. It's just so cute. I feel like this is pretty accurate. Like, I think if you were a true Swiftie, you would know this from the second you saw it. This crop top is one that I already had. I think it's from H&M, Target, something like that. I've had it forever. This little like bomber jacket, this kind of champagne sparkly bomber jacket is from thredUP. I got it for like less than $10, super affordable. This circle skirt, I think is from Charlotte Russe. Throwback. Taylor in these circle skirts during the 1989 era had all of us by the throat, so I decided to go with this one. Hers was like a little bit more purple, but whatever, it's secondhand. And then these booties I got on thredUP. I think they're from H&M. So all in all, a very affordable recreation of this outfit. All of this stuff was purchased with my own money, by the way. I know I work with thredUP sometimes, but I like literally paid for this. And this is just so much fun. Like, this definitely feels like I'm stepping back into that era. If I were going to the tour, I would 100% wear this. I'm happy with it. Next up, we have my second favorite era of all time, and that is the Reputation era. Oh, I love this so much. Reputation was around the same time that I went through a really awful summer along with Taylor. I mean, mine wasn't nearly as bad as hers, but I ended a relationship that blew up in my face. Then I immediately jumped into another relationship. That person ghosted me, broke my heart. It was awful. It was the worst year ever. The summer of 2016 was the worst of my life, and just really sad things were happening in my personal life. I lost like 3 people that were very close to me, so it was a time. So when Reputation came out and she talked about finding love after this really dark period of her life, you know, a lot of people don't know this, but Reputation is a love album. It's about finding love in the darkness and like being mad and being inspired and moody and angsty and loud, but it's like, it's really tender underneath, which I love. So I can very much relate to that, and this outfit is kind of based on that. Again, I don't have like a tour costume by any means, but I found this little like hoodie, loose t-shirt shawl thing, and I was like, okay, I'm sold. These bike shorts are just a pair of Amazon bike shorts that I hiked up like pretty short. I wish I had like an iconic bodysuit to wear like she did, but this is what I've got. This is more practical for me anyways. I mean, I don't know where I would wear this, but like I could find somewhere. And then these boots, these over-the-knee boots, are from Target. I tried these on in my wide calf boots video. If you want to see that, I'll link it down below, but these came quite in handy. I felt like they went with the theme. I feel like I got the assignment. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I think this might be my favorite one of all of them. Like, I actually do feel pretty intensely hot in this moment, so don't take this from me. I feel like I could be in the Ready For It music video, or maybe like a stand-in when she comes on stage during the Reputation tour, which again, I did see live. One of the best nights of my life. I was just so happy for her. It was the opening night of the tour, and so it was just like such a special moment. So here is my thrifted $10 version of the, you know, $2,000 Gucci sweater that she wears. Not exact by any means, but I still think it turned out okay. I'm happy with it. All right, now this is a curveball maybe for some of you, but we have the Lover era, which I love this look so much. This was entirely inspired by the You Need to Calm Down music video. So this jacket, I saw it on thredUP when I was browsing one day, and I was like, yeah, I need it. It's a little bit too snug on me. Like, I think it's definitely meant to be more oversized, but it is a size extra large, so I don't know. It's not the big fur coat vibe that I was hoping for, but it works. And then underneath it, I have this bikini that I got on Amazon, and then these glasses I got on Amazon, as well as these earrings. Like, they're pretty accurate. The glasses don't have the little flower detail, and I thought about gluing some on, and I was just like, you know what? Let's not. Let's just let it be similar. It doesn't have to be exact. And I think it's really fun. It's the trailer park wine mom floating in a pool vibe, which we all know I'm very much down for, and it's very cute. This album just makes me so happy. It's just a very happy album. You know, she's said in past interviews that Reputation was very much like nighttime, dark, and Lover was actually almost named Daylight, the last song on the album, but then she went with Lover. So it's very just bright, fun, happy. I love most of the songs on Lover, and this is just a fun way to celebrate that. I don't really want to take this off, I'm not gonna lie, but we have more to cover, so on we go. Next, of course, we have one of the most iconic albums of all time, which is Folklore. I love Folklore so much. It just celebrated its 1-year anniversary. I cannot believe that we've had this album for a year. What was life before it? I have no idea. So of course I had to do a kind of like pioneer woman in the forest, lost in her little nightgown. This is very much like the Cardigan music video inspired look, which was easy because I don't have to wear shoes, and then also I can wear a nightgown. I found this vintage nightgown on Depop actually. I think the person sold it for like $8. Super affordable, so cute. I think it would actually even be cute as a dress, like if I belted it and wore it with some cute boots or something, so I think I can repurpose it for other things in my life. Of course, I had to do the iconic pigtail buns that she wore throughout this era, especially in this music video. It's just such a cute, simple look. I obviously don't have bangs, so I just kind of pulled out some front pieces, but this really makes me feel some type of way. Like, this, I just feel very in character right now. I feel like I'm in the Cardigan music video. I feel like I am Betty in this outfit, so I'm very happy about that. And then I decided to go with this cardigan that I already have. It's from Old Navy. I got it last year. It's super cute, and it's like very chunky. It's not exact. I even thought about purchasing the cardigan, like the Taylor Swift cardigan, for this video, but there are people on Poshmark and Depop selling them for like $250. All of you, may bad things come your way. I'm just kidding, but really? So I decided to use one that I already had, and it's pretty accurate, I would say, and I just feel like frolicking in the woods barefoot in this, using a piano as a life raft device in the middle of the ocean. That's me. I don't even need to touch on why this album was like one of the most iconic albums that's ever come out of all time. Like, it was just so unexpected. It was so career defining. It's a brilliant piece of work from start to finish. My boyfriend, who's not even a Taylor Swift fan, has become a Taylor Swift fan because of this album. He loves it. Still can't believe it happened, to be honest, but Folklore will always have such a special place in my heart. It's one of my favorites. All right, last and certainly not least, we have Evermore. I honestly think this is my favorite of all of them. This coat I either got on thredUP or Poshmark a while ago for this exact reason. Like, I was like, that is an Evermore coat. I mean, it's not identical, but it's pretty close. It's from Target originally. I got it for so much cheaper, and it's just so cute. I am holding out for this for when I make my London comeback trip, whenever the border opens up and they let me in. I think I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is my favorite look by far. It's just so cozy, so cute. It feels very British, which, like, you know, she's an honorary British woman, I feel like. And I did the little braid to match. I did my best. I mean, I'm not that skilled in that area, but like, it's close enough. This turtleneck that I'm wearing underneath, this black turtleneck, my friend Alexa thrifted for me back, I don't know, probably like December of last year. It's like just a good staple to have in your wardrobe. And then my leggings are just my favorite leggings from Target that I've worn forever. I've had these for like years. My boots are from, what brand are these? I want to say Steve Madden, but I got these on Poshmark probably around fall time of last year. I do remember wearing these in like a folklore inspired post that I shared on Instagram. So I mean, I went with the vibe, and this is a pretty close match to her outfit that she's wearing on the cover of Evermore, and I just love it. It feels so wintry, cozy, sitting by the fire with the snow falling in the background. I mean, I'm personally sweating my ass off right now, but that's because I live in Arizona and it's 106 degrees outside today. But like, overall, the cozy vibes are there. It's just so cute. I cannot wait to make my way back over to the UK and debut this bad boy. Evermore, again, like I was saying with folklore, it's like such a career defining era and album. And this was like even more than a surprise album. This was a surprise second album, which was even crazier, and I just love it. It's like folklore's moody younger sister. Taylor did mention that folklore is kind of more like a spring and summer type of album, and that Evermore is a fall and winter, and I definitely agree with these outfits. They match the vibe pretty well. I'm just so happy I ended up doing this video. It brought me so much joy to play dress up and just kind of relive some of my favorite eras in Taylor Swift's life and also mine, and just kind of have fun with it and not really take it too seriously, not worry too much about how pristine or perfect or professional it is, and just like let it be me and casual. Please, I would highly recommend doing this with clothes you have in your own closet or going thrifting or whatever. I have had so much fun. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How did I do? I mean, there was a lot to choose from. There was a lot of eras to go through, but I really hope you enjoyed it and maybe you feel inspired to create something similar of your own, or maybe you just drew any outfit inspiration from any of this. I hope I did justice for the Taylor Swift stans out there, for my fellow Swifties. I hope I did okay. I love you all very much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.